Arjun, I want to close with this question. Like, if one regards like how a society taxes its citizens, like who gets taxed, where, why, and like for what reason, like would you say that's a fairly good reflection of what the leadership of that society values and just sort of the overall moral calculus of like how we determine what is valuable and what is not? If you believe that's to be the case, like how would you describe like what are the current U.S. government values and how it sees, I don't know, its own citizens?
I think the current US government seems to want a society that looks quite a bit like the film RoboCop, where we have like androids and robot police just pushing down on citizens in like a completely dystopian, dif- defunded society. I mean, the idea that of this bill is it's almost maddening in a way because the premise is that the government's too wasteful and we have to cut all this spending and yet they don't even want to cut what are some of the more wasteful parts, which is like adding drones and Palantir technology to monitor the border wall. It's like that's the what we're trying to say as a society right now. We're more interested.
That's a priority.
That's
like,
it's the priority.
Whereas, like Medicaid, like can people see the doctor or not die is not really a priority.
Yeah. Hey, grandma, I don't care that the insulin that Joe Manchin's daughter makes is too expensive. You're going to pay $35 for that, but we need to send another drone to Yemen to kill someone, or we need to send another drone to Israel to help Netanyahu wage his campaign there. It really is an overt, I mean, it's a slap in the face to so much of society to say that we can't spend on college and education and healthcare because it's too much money. Hillary Clinton once told Howard Stern that the idea that we can pay for education is like handing out free chocolate milk to anyone. And yet, magically, whenever we need the money to do all these things that lots of people in society seem to not want, you know, sending bombs to places that hurt children and murder children, we have all the money in the world. The deficit doesn't matter at that point. And that's the overt message that we're sending. And yes, I actually think our tax system is a perfect reflection of our society, which is if you're rich and you are able to take advantage of the government and all the advantages that they gave you, and you were born into that status, you have the world is your oyster. And if you're just trying to like live your life and live your job and do what you need to do to survive, well, screw you.
I think that's as good a place to put a fine point on it. It really does seem that things that kill people are prioritized over anything that might help people live. It does seem we are sort
the
of
purpose of it. What's the old saying? The purpose of a system is what it does.
Yeah, what it does. Yeah, it seems like we are sort of a society of death.
I actually got